Hey everyone, welcome to Cats Creations live on a Friday night, where tonight we're making a mermaid wreath. And I apologize, I did not put the event out there for those of you to get reminded that we were doing it today. I just kind of threw that idea out there, I think on Monday, when we were playing with the testing software. So yeah, we're doing mermaid wreath. We're using a 12-inch round sign. This sign came from ThreeBirdsNestCo, C-O, on Etsy. So if you like the sign, that's where you can go get the sign. All the Deco mesh. Let me look at the ribbon just to make sure. Everything except one ribbon came from Craft Outlet. The other one, that is this one, came from Hobby Lobby at Christmas. Because when Hobby Lobby came out with this, I was already thinking beach. So I always look for beach inspired stuff for the summer. The great thing about this design is it's everyday decor. So we're going to be popping it with wide foil, teals, purples, and not a dark blue, but kind of like more like a sky blue. It's a little bit different than that one because that one has light blue, dark blue, and teal. So, housekeeping, really quick. Website is updated, so I'm super happy. So if you're interested in the Wreath of the Month group and want to know the details about that, if you want to sign up for the private group, either on a monthly or yearly, you all get to go to KatsCreationsNMore.com, and they all have their separate little spaces where one, it's a two-step process. So one, you have to sign up for the payment part, and then you go back to the website and request to join the group through a Facebook link that's there. But I'm super, super happy. We are doing, for the Wreath of the Month group, the March kit is available right now. It's a ladybug kit. So we'll be doing that at the end of March. So if you're interested in joining that, it's $10 for the group. You get a recorded live tutorial, like you get to be a part of the live, but then you also get that link that you can keep long after you're out of the group, a detailed materials list with all the item numbers. The kits are exclusive, meaning, trying to see if I'll sneeze or not. Okay. So exclusive signs, so you can't order the signs anywhere. They are exclusively made for the Wreath of the Month kit. It comes with everything. So sign, deco mesh, ribbons, wreath frame, everything you need. And then the price of the kits vary depending on the month. And I believe March's kits are $60 with shipping. And like I said, it comes with 2 rolls of deco mesh, 3 rolls of ribbon, the sign, the frame, and I think that's it. So
hope you all were affected by the winter storms and freezes are getting power back. Hope you're all
I'm hoping Texas gets all their power back. Wow, what an oxymoron, right? It's like Texas was the state that went totally green, and then the storms hit, and all that green, the windmills and all that stuff just stopped functioning. Yeah, affected the power grid. So I guess that was a real world scenario that shows that it doesn't work. So, okay.
And thank you for sharing your time with us on Friday. Well, Virginia asked how much for the mermaid wreath behind you.
I want to say 95. If you go to the website, it's listed there. Because I was like trying to see if I had it listed. It's $95 with $25 FedEx shipping on top of the $95. So today's Friday, it would be there within a week, allowing for weather delays. Because you never know how the whole weather is going to impact shipping right now. So if you're new, let us know. We want to welcome you. Let us know where you're from. Hopefully you'll make a crafting connection here on a Facebook Live. Yep. If you want to get notified when I go live, make sure you hit the like and follow button. Both are critical because then it allows you, like on the live right now, you could click, like tap the live, and then 3 little dots appear. Depends on if you're holding your phone or tablet vertically or horizontally, so try either. to get the 3 dots, and then you can click turn on live notifications, right?
Yep.
If you're on YouTube, you just want to click the subscription bell. We're working on getting it to where we can go simultaneously live with YouTube and Facebook. So we're still working on that. If you like this design and want to put it all together once you have all your supplies, click the share button. It's easier to find it on your page than to find it buried beneath mine. You can also go to YouTube if you like this video. My YouTube channel is KatsCreationsNMore. And with that, I think we're going to start. Because that's my handy dandy to-do list.
Welcome, Irvina. She said, hi guys, first time from Virginia. And I think there was 1 or 2 other gals that said I finally caught you live. So welcome.
Nice.
And that's it.
Okay, so we're going to wire the 14-inch Dollar Tree frame. So I always do 5. So 5 sections are already done. I saved the last one to do with you. They are all done the exact same way, times 6. So each of the Dollar Tree wreath frames has 4 rails that go around, and each section is divided by vertical rails. So I call them, what do we call them, welds?
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take your pipe cleaner, using the weld marks, you're going to find middle, or somewhat middle. And then you're going to wire together the 2 innermost rings. So you're going to put your pipe cleaner right there on the 2 innermost rings. So right in the middle of those welds. And then you're going to take your pipe cleaner and you're going to put 1 using this and the weld mark. Try to find the middle ground. So I think we're going to go right here. And we're going to wire together the outer 2. Just like this. And then we're going to do another one in the same section on the opposite side. So it basically creates like 3 to 4 inches between. I mean, obviously these ones are probably more like, I think it's right at 3. This one's more like 4. But you'll have 12 outer pipe cleaners and then 6 inner for a grand total of 18. So that's the way I wire the majority of my designs. It depends. If you're doing this and you feel like you need to add more, feel free to add more. This is just what works for me. So tonight we're doing the Cruffle technique. I'm using 3 different color meshes, so hence the need for 3 different color pipe cleaners. So I kind of tried to match them as best as I could. Obviously teal is a hard pipe cleaner to find. These are all cut to 25-inch pieces. And chippy clip. Yay. Okay, so chip clip, binder clip, clothespin, whatever you want, you'll need, because you're going to need to roll the ends. So all this mesh was cut with a wood burning tool, which kind of seals the ends. But in addition, if you roll the ends, 2, 3, 4, 5, put your chip clip on it, go over to the other side, and do the same thing.
Thank you, Margie. You said, I'm recently joined your private group. I love your instruction method. Thank you for sharing your talent.
Aw, thank you, Margie.
And then Teresa said, I absolutely love all your designs. So.
Thank you. So I'm going to put this where the white is. So I was looking at what colors I have. So I do curl side up, and I do finished edges to the middle and to the outside. So when you do that, you shouldn't get any frays at all in this design. It just would depend. I'm actually going to pull this down just a bit so it's a little bit more centered. It's kind of off. And I'm going to remove the 6 inner as I get to them, just to kind of speed us along. So it's the same process with every single color. This is a wide foil, so you'll be able to see this one. I really wanted this one to have an awful lot of metallics and glitter. 2, 3, 4, 5. Chip clip it, flip it, and then roll from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then ruffle, which means pull that roll of Deco mesh towards you. remove your tip clip, and then insert it on the color coordinated pipe cleaner. Kind of. Even though my pipe cleaners are kind of but it'll work. So I'll go ahead and do, remember white is our teal. So I'm just following pipe cleaner placement. Just like so. Flipping it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it.
Sounds like a bop it.
I know, right?
Pull it. Pull it.
Twist it. And then we have blue.
Hi Judy, said new from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Welcome.
Welcome, Judy. Thanks for
Hi,
joining
the
us.
gals. The gal said from Jenny, and they're new.
Welcome. Hopefully you guys are staying warm. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, and that's where do I go to order the kit for March?
March kit. Go to my website, KatsCreationsNMore.com. Right at the very top. You pinned it?
Yep.
Okay, so Steve pinned it. So just click on that website and you'll see Wreath of the Month Crew. You're going to want to click the link to pay first and then go back to the website and then click the link to join. And then once you're in there, you can actually see the entire kit and decide if that's something you want to do. Also, we've made extra signs available if people want to purchase more than one signs. If they like the sign and they want to buy more. So we made that available too.
Michelle said, I tried a new method today. Has Kat ever done a Jackie weave? Is that the curl and weave?
Is that I think it's the curl and weave.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, trying to think, what are we doing this Sunday? We're doing the combo. So it's the combo curl and ruffle. 1, 2. I was trying to think, because we're on our back to basics, so we're going over all the Deco mesh methods. And so we just covered ruffles, curls, cruffles, and now we're going to show you what it looks like to combine those efforts. And this way you should be able to look at any design out there and then know, I have a loose thread, what that method is if you needed to recreate that wreath.
Juanita, that's awesome. She said I have a mermaid theme shop on Etsy, and I was thinking of adding mermaid wreaths to my shop. Thanks for showing me how this is done.
Do that.
Peggy Jacob said, is there any reason for where you place each colored pipe cleaners?
2, 3.
Does it have anything to do with the mesh color placement, or is it just so we can see them easier? Both.
Yeah, both. In this case, it's helping me to know what color is going to go where. I'm trying to think.
She likes to color coordinate the colors as well, so it matches the wreath.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, though, specifically. I mean, there is a point and a purpose to everything that I do, but in this particular case, when I'm using 3 different color Deco mesh, I usually try to do 3 different color pipe cleaners so that I can keep the inside 6 alternating colors, and then on the outside alternating colors as well, and then no 2 colors are next to each other is how I try to make it work.
Jody, you have 3 colors. It's the teal, and then the light blue, and then the purple.
The purple. Yeah, I like the purple. It was a tough call because I was like, do I want to do lavender or do I want to go darker? So we went darker. Just because the ribbon color on one of them, it has that royal purple in it. Mm-hmm. And part of her outfit or her seashells has like a purple trend through it. It's got some lavenders and some darker purples. 4, 5, and I need to cut the other one. This one here. I didn't cut the inside one. So we'll get these in. I'm looking to put a bow on this one. What else? Some seashells, some starfish, some little glittered small balls. Just things that I think a mermaid would likely pick up on her travels under the ocean. Maybe.
Like Ariel.
Huh?
Like Ariel?
Yeah. But I'm not putting forks and knives and, yeah, like the stuff that they would probably find at the bottom of the ocean now. Okay, so we're about halfway through. Back to purple. See, having them color-coded just means that you like took the time and prepped it in advance. So now you know what's gonna go where. One, two, three, four, five. So this Sunday, like I said, we're doing the combo back to basics, the curl and ruffle method. So I'll have to come up with a design for that one. And then the following Sunday, because that's when our design classes are, so on Sundays at 3, we're doing, then we start to go into 21 inch. So then we'll do all the 21 inch Deco mesh basics.
Mom said, love the sign. Jennifer, did I miss it? Where's the sign from?
ThreeBirdsNestCo, that's short for company on Etsy. So when I saw this sign, I was like, I like that sign. Gotta have that sign. Need to for the beach / mermaid race. So this will go inside. 3, 4. Hopefully we'll get this.
Love the colors.
Isn't that a pretty color combination
Vera,
together?
I love your name.
Huh?
Just love her name.
What?
Vera.
Vera, your mom's name. Yep. Okay. What other questions do you have that I can answer for you while I'm rolling? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool.
The Roseanne, the colors, you can get this all from Craft Outlet. It's a teal, a light blue, and
it's
a
just
purple.
they're blue.
They're blue, yeah.
And then purple.
Yep.
Okay, and that's weird. Why have blue and blue? Oh, 2 different sections. But teal. Teal first to separate them. I love coming up with the beach and, oh man, you guys should see the wreath kits that are coming. Because I was showing them to Steve last night. I was like, look, here's April's kit, which is patriotic. May's kit's gonna be beach themed. So a lot of cool kits coming. So it's just nice knowing that you have like an exclusive. It's not to say that the items in the kits themselves are exclusive. Some are, some aren't. Some you can only get through wholesalers. But the signs, you can't replicate the signs. So it kind of just gives you a leg up, I guess, in selling.
Louise, this mesh is cut to 25 inches, right?
Yes.
25 inches.
25. Because this one's pretty thick. It's got the wide foil.
Rachel, she doesn't heat seal. She uses the wood burning tool, which I guess in a way it does.
It does heat
seal the edges. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use the impulse sealer.
Yeah.
It's all about space. Got space for ribbon or space for tools? It's gotta go to the ribbon.
Using the impulse sealer, you could cut about 3 pieces of with the wood burning tool versus 1 impulse sealer cut.
Yeah, I saw it, but I was like, everything's storage. That's why I don't use the Easy Bow Maker. I mean, I have it, but I don't use it just because it takes up space. I like things that'll fit in rectangle or box-sized spaces. So things need to stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And flip it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulling. I'm super excited to see this design come out. You can scoop. And blue. So this is perfect. A lot of people ask, you know, is a 12-inch sign a little too big for a 14-inch Dollar Tree frame? You'll see how you can incorporate that and make it work. Because sometimes people look at that and they're like, wow, that just totally takes up the whole space. I think it just depends on your technique, where you place the sign, and what else you put around the sign.
Guadalupe asked, where can I find affordable over-the-door wreath hangers?
Dollar Tree?
Dollar Tree, Dollar General, probably.
I know, at
Walmart.
Christmas time, yeah, Dollar Tree had them. Yeah, Walmart would be good too. Trying to think of where else. Big Lots, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulling. This would be our last interior.
Collins, I love the sign. How much was the sign? Was it 10 or 12?
I have no clue.
Yeah,
I want to say it's closer to 14. Yeah, the 12-inch is 14. The bigger signs are. I'm guessing. Don't quote me on that though. 12 or 14, I'm guessing. Somewhere in there. So what else? When you're looking at the color palette, what else could you use if you just had these colors? What else could you use that base for? There's a creative challenge question. Thinking outside the box. Bye, scissors. One more. Trying to get the purple pipe cleaner out of the way. I'm trying to think, what else would I do with this? I have a couple ideas. I want to see what they come up with. What will you come up with? One, two, three.
Ever said peacock?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right off the top, I was like, peacock, for sure.
Hi, Lynn. Roseanne said, or coral.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's definitely beach inspired. What else could you do? You can do summer, like ice cream.
Like
Summer.
frozen.
Yeah, definitely frozen, but then your trademark infringement. So you can't really do that. Okay. I'm going to go around and I'm going to do the outside ribbons for the tail pieces. These are cut to 14 inches. So we're going to do this gorgeous print, which is glittered mermaid tail like scales. And then we're going to do the teal, which if I would have thought about this for the peacock, that would have been great peacock ribbon too. So I'm alternating each of these. And it's just going to be a random draw where they go because we're dealing with 3 different colors to the outside. So I just take them. This one has the wire in the center, so it's not wired on the outside. And even then, it's really thin. So I just go right on top of my pipe cleaner, just like so. Give it a couple twists, and then just pull the tails down. So this is like a nice mermaid color tail. Let me fix that. It's kind of weird to do it from the side. Always down. And then we'll go back and alternate.
Yeah, the teal ribbon is wired. Where did we get that?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. So I said I found nice ribbon rolls on clearance at Michael's for $3 Canadian.
Wow.
About the downfall, they're only 3-yard rolls.
That sucks.
Yeah. She said bought them anyways because there's no other really craft stores around.
Ugh. I've been there. I've done that. Sometimes pretty ribbon is just, you know, it's pretty.
Or, yeah, that'd be pretty. She said you could make a dolphin wreath.
Yes, definitely. Very few people have come out with a dolphin sign or like sea turtles.
Yep. Unicorn.
Yeah, there's a good one, Steve. Unicorn.
Debbie said that. Jody said you could use shells. They're like Florida colors. Those are like Florida colors.
Yeah. So we'll just go around.
Kathy said my Dollar Tree has been out since before Christmas and I don't have any.
What's
yeah,
that?
you can find them other locations, but when Christmas comes, stock up on them because, you know, Kat also had another woman come on do a live on how to paint and decorate those wreath hangers.
Yeah, for Christmas, cool. They look really pretty. So we'll probably throw that back out there at Christmas time. Yeah, who would have ever guessed, right?
Yep. Gene, a message from Craft Outlet.
All the mesh, yeah. When Craft Outlet had them in stock. I think the teal's out for a while. So I'll make sure those flip.
Ooh, that's a good one. Someone said a hummingbird wreath. Yeah,
that would be really pretty. I know, I'm thinking about going down to Shinoda soon. Steve's just like, we can go tomorrow. I'm like, Last time I went for my birthday, I went down to Shinoda. That's what you give a crafter, right, for their birthday?
Yep.
Ribbon. Craft supplies. Even though my kids hate it, I'm like, but I love it. Because it's a brand new design for me, so. New design.
Gail said, wait for me.
I know. I was. Because I see those pictures popping up in my Facebook feed. Very soon.
Well, Lynn asked, what's Shinoda? It's a
wholesaler local here in Southern California.
Yeah.
So they have one in San Diego and one in Santa Ana.
It's like 100,000 square foot warehouse or something like that, right?
Yeah, the one in Santa Ana is bigger than the one in San Diego.
Yeah.
I just wish the whole face mask thing wasn't.
Debbie, they're good. The Shinoda's prices are very good. All you need to do is just go down and fill out an application, and you have to have a.
Is that Debbie Camacho?
Yes.
Yeah, Debbie. Seriously, just get your seller's permit. Go down there. You'll be like, it's crazy. It's like a Christmas warehouse for crafters. Anything you could think of. So I've got to plan out my summer tropical wreath. I did one in yellows and oranges. I did one. What was the one we did before? Was it blues and purples?
Yeah, I think so.
So I've got to come up with another color combination for a tropical grape.
Happy birthday, Jane. So today's my birthday, and my daughter gave me a $100 gift card to Hobby Lobby. That's awesome, daughter.
That's awesome. Makes us happy. There we go. Okay. So now, we fan these out. Trying to get this one up on top. So here is the base, just with the tails done. I'm going to hold off on doing the half bows because I have them to where they're alternating colors. So depending upon where the bow will go in the sign, I'm going to add embellishments around the outside. So I'm not sure where I want to incorporate. I'm trying to see. I think I did.
Hey, Brenda, how you doing?
I think I left 6 open. So let's add our sign. So in order to do that, you've got to figure out which way is up. The next thing about this is you can pretty much know where middle is. You just follow the whitewash board print on the back, the background here. So I'll go ahead and add my pipe cleaner. There we go.
Brenda Christian said, I want to go to Sam's, but it's so cold out, I don't want to get out.
I hear you. Ours is just super windy now. Super windy.
Yeah, the wind's back.
What the heck, man? It's like this deep freeze. Like, I saw the graphic of it. It's like the only states really that weren't impacted is like just this little part of Texas, part of Florida, and part like half of California.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, we needed that. So I am going to occupy this space. My interior ones went on. So remember the 6 that I cut out? Because I know that they're directly across from each other, I'm going to go ahead and put this one down just lightly and go over to the opposite side, which is here. And then I'm going to move some of the curls that are in the way. So my first thing is to get the sign in there, and then we will move the curls that need to get out of the way. There are some that are going to stay because that'll support our sign, and then there's going to be other ones that go around the outside. So you're going to take all your exterior curls or cruffles and you're going to pull those out, but you're going to leave all the interior ones to the inside. So like these coming to the outside. So I'll leave 6 to support the inside. There's this one. And then it'll start to frame the sign. Pull this one.
Jennifer, yes, she orders the signs with no holes and she cuts her own.
Yeah, I prefer to do my own. Oop, that one's on the inside. This is to the outside. And now I'll
Ian says, I've never used a 12-inch sign. They feel too big.
Oh, no.
Just depends. Yeah.
It depends on the method you're using. So I'm going to make sure that all my curls, because they remind me of like little sea anemones or like corals. So there is the sign. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the bow. We're going to add the bow to the bottom, not like this one. We'll do a bottom bow, and then we'll come back in and we'll add some embellishments to the outside, and then we'll see how the rest of it goes. So I'm going to set this to the side.
And Sandy, she gets her signs from everywhere. ThreeBirdsNestCo, Fifth Street, what's it, Fifth Street Studios, James Front Door Decor.
There's that one.
She'll get them from Hobby Lobby, Craft Outlet, Amazon,
wherever I need to go.
Wherever she can find them. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit longer tail. So I'm going to do this one at 12 inches, just because the tail's at the bottom. You can kind of hang a little lower. So dovetail, right? This one, normally the ribbon, the wire's to the outside. This one's on the inside right here. So inside and inside. So all you're going to do is fold your ribbon in half. You're going to cut from the folded side to the point. So wherever you place your scissors is wherever it's going to cut. And then you have a perfect dovetail. Do this. We're doing 12 inches, and I'm using my bow dabra. So this is all going to be about twisting. So once you twist it, you start right side facing up, and then you do wrong side, so that when you bring it up and over, you have it the right way. And this is going to be, let's see, I'm going to go 5.5 inches for the loop on this one. So I'll do the same here. This is nice if you have ribbon that doesn't have an awful lot of tensile strength in the wire, meaning the wire is really thin. Putting this particular bow at the bottom, it's going to allow it to hang down, which is what I want it to do anyway. You said 12. So we'll go ahead and dovetail this as well. Just like so. That one's finished. And then mermaid tail.
Marina Rice said that ribbon is beautiful.
Isn't it really pretty? I started off with the same color as the blue, the sky blue with glitter through it. And then I came across that and I was like, nope, gotta go with that. It's definitely more mermaid-esque. And I'm gonna do this one at 10.5. Just so it comes up just a little bit. Still longer than most. It's gonna be a 5-inch loop. And then measure 5 on this side. Just make sure my loop measurements are the same. And then we said 10.5. Right to here. Dovetail again. That one's done. This goes in. There we go. So now I've got to come up with the other colors. So I really like this one. We have the tinsel teal blue. These are the same. We have like the mermaid print tail. And then the purple. So I think I'm going to do them just like this. Finishing with the hex diagonal. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pull these. Gotta have sparkle. Right? There we go.
Happy Friday, Robin. Lucy said so pretty. Joe said pretty. Love anything with those colors.
So do I. I like these colors too. I like doing the teal and black too. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's a love those colors.
So we're gonna go. No, yeah, let's do 9.5. 9.5. And then I'm gonna do a 4.5-inch loop. So I always am bringing things back and double checking the lengths. It just makes it much easier when you go to fluff if everything's the same. It won't be perfect, but it'll be pretty darn close. We said 9.5. Right here. Same thing. This is tons of glitter. So see, just because Christmas and Halloween and fall went away, we still have glitter.
Audrey asked, are all of your ribbons for your bow this year? In other words, are they?
Did I get them this year?
This year?
No.
You got them last year. Some are even older.
I'm looking. The Hobby Lobby one. Well, this one says it's from 2010, and I know I think they're just regurgitating some old colors, so it's hard to say. But like the mermaid came out in the summer last year. So I had this, I was just waiting to use it.
Man, she just did a tulip wreath tutorial not that long ago. She actually made a tulip wreath right before the live too.
Oh.
Yeah, the purple and white.
The purple one? Yeah, we did the purple one for Storm Door. So this is going to go 9 inches. So this one's really sheer. It's got a thick wire to the outside, but the inside, it's just weird to have it sheer. So
Irina said, would y'all be interested in coming to Virginia and making me some bows? You could buy them and she'll make them and she'll ship them to you.
You're going to get really good at making your own bows. I am 100% confident that you'll be able to just knock these out in no time flat. You just got to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And then all of a sudden one day it'll just click for you. So this was 9-inch tail, I think. And then 4.5-inch loop for both the purple and the little scale ribbon. And then we're going to do, let's see if I can get rid of one of these. I have all these like little half pieces. So let's see if this one will be long enough. That's what happens when you don't check before you open up another spool of ribbon. So this will be 8. I love the colors of the bow so far.
You said, Kat, your peacock tutorial and today's mermaid are my absolute favorite. I'm loving this clam.
Aw, thanks. I know. Now that I found the 2.5-inch ribbon, we need to make another peacock wreath.
I think the glam, you want to talk about glam, that's the other mermaid tail one.
Oh, yeah. That's very true.
Because it's made of sequins.
Yay. Yeah, it's true. And then, yeah, depending upon which way you rub the tail, it can go from silver to that blue.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice. Okay, so this one. And we had enough. And I didn't have to use the other roll. And this. We'll probably end up taking it off and adding it to another one.
Oh, Kathy Anderson said, how do you know what the year the ribbon is? Don't they? Some of them have it.
Some of them tell you, like Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's will actually have the date, but I know for a fact I bought this one this year.
Yeah.
So, but it says 2010 Hobby Lobby, which is just crazy. Okay, last one. This will be a 7-inch tail with a 3.5-inch loop. And this is where I was telling you that dark purple comes into play. So 7.5. Just like this. 3.5-inch loop.
And so people might talk if they see you outside stroking the mermaid's tail.
I know, right? It's really hard too, because I think when people come in and they see it, that's exactly what they want to do. They want to change the color. Just like when we see them at Hobby Lobby. I want to change out. Oop, I'm going to have to slice this one off.
Landry, she's got a lot of ribbon.
Because this one's separated from the ribbon.
Wow.
So, like not having that. That was a splice job too.
Blanche, this is her Kat's husband, Steve. I usually do behind the scenes video and
yes.
comment.
He reads comments, so I don't have to. I can just keep going and he can throw questions out there. So we don't have to stop. Okay, 7.5. It is right here. And then, this one's not going to get fluffed on the fluff board because this is a bow that's hanging from the bottom of the wreath. Let me make sure. Okay, that's odd.
Jeanette, that's where you got the mermaid tail. That was from...
This is really weird.
Is it still separated?
No, it's like the way that it's rolled up on the roll is
inside out?
Inside out now.
Oh.
Yeah, so when they spliced it,
yeah.
which is weird. See, it's right there. It just flipped.
I thought the mermaid tail was actually from Hobby Lobby, wasn't it?
The what?
The mermaid tail?
No, Craft Outlet.
Oh, Craft Outlet.
Yeah. Yep. A girl knows her supplies. Okay. So there's that. We will do purple. And so before I do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all the tails down. Just pull them all to the bottom. Because that's where they're going to go anyway. This makes it so much easier. And then we'll go ahead and tie this one. So try to pick it up because it's all nicely stacked. Put our pipe cleaner in. And then just twist. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah, that's disappointing. So you can see the big, nice splice job right there.
Yeah.
Where they glued it. So That's why it's separated. Crazy. Okay. So now you want to take your wreath and you want to figure out where you want to put your bow. So it has to be centered.
Lucy asked, have you ever dropped the ribbons as you're trying to tie them? Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, you just, hopefully they're not all completely like fell out of the pipe cleaner. You just take them and restack them back in the bow dabra and then retwist your pipe cleaner. So now I will pull all these down.
If you guys are watching from a cell phone or a tablet, if you turn it sideways, it expands the screen much larger. Didn't know if you knew that.
Okay, so now I'm trying to find all my loops.
Keisha, yeah, that would be pretty. She said, I really think I want to try a hummingbird wreath.
That would be really
I live
pretty.
in Trinidad. And,
oh.
we were called the land of the hummingbirds. That would be beautiful.
That would be really pretty. And I think there's quite a few sign makers that already have the hummingbird signs done.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm just trying to find my loops and move the pipe cleaners that are under the bow out of the way. So now I'm just like separating my loops. Get this one. Get this one down here.
Yeah, I bet you that would be tough. Mary said, I want to do a hummingbird wreath as well, or a swag.
Uh-huh.
Still searching for a hummingbird themed ribbon.
Oh. Yeah. I have not. Have I seen hummingbird ribbon?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, I'm going to go up with this one. So I'm just separating the colors so that the colors are not all like where I have the 2.5-inch ribbon. I'm just kind of separating those. So if I go, one is up on this side and the other's down, then I switch them. That one's down, or move it up, and the other's down, so that I have them opposite of each other, so that you can see all the pretty ribbon. And then we'll make sure all the loops are open. I like the bow. It's really pretty. I'm just trying to separate all the colors. And then we'll get rid of the pipe cleaners underneath so it can lay nicer. But for now, it looks weird the way I'm holding it. But the way that it goes this way, can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So now we need to do something about those tails. So you need to figure out where you're going to put your embellishments. So I know I want a couple right next to the bow. So I know I want one here, one here. So I'm going to go up one from that and incorporate my ribbon in that. So I'm going to do the other fishtail. So these are half bows. These are cut to 18-inch pieces, dovetailed already. You go up to about 2 inches, pinch it, so you have about, it's really stiff wire. If I do it this way, they're 2 inches from here to where it's pinched. And then this is going to go in on top of that peacock color. Because it's so sheer, it should allow that color to come through. And then I'll cut the pipe cleaners off on the ones I'll embellish. Because once you start getting up to the top, nobody's going to really see that. So it's almost pointless to, you know, if you're spending good money on your embellishments like your starfish and stuff like that, you kind of want it where it's visible. So I am toggling. So let me show you how these go. So this is a half bow. So half bow is kind of like an awareness ribbon, but in reverse. Hang tight. Grab some of these. So I'm going to skip and then go back up here, which is another one. We'll see how it works on the other side. So I'm trying to skip. So we'll see if that works out. Do you guys have plans for the weekend, or? I don't think we have any plans, do we?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, maybe tomorrow if you wanted to go down to.
I always say that. I'm like, yeah, I want to go to Shinoda today. And then when I wake up, I'm like, no, I don't feel like driving. How long is it? Hour and a half? 2 hours?
About an hour and a half, yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
The rest of they look like mermaid tails.
Yeah. Well, when you
pattern,
do yeah, when you do this one, it does. This one, not so much. So now that I'm coming up to the top, I'm not going to alternate. I'm just going to finish the top around. 3, 4, 5. We are almost done except for our embellishments. So you have to be careful with the ribbon that is thick, like how it's got the little metallic edging. You don't want to pull too hard. If you pull too hard, you separate it from the base.
A lot of gals are just making more wreaths.
Making more wreaths?
Yeah. Carmen, she always just try to buy is at least 10-yard spools.
I always buy 2.
Yes, and she does buy
So
2.
like all of these, I've bought 2 rolls each. And that's just, you never know. Like you might be in the middle of crafting, you know, a bow and like I was, and then you find out your ribbon is spliced in the middle and then it's torn on the side. So, you know, that kind of defeats that whole section of ribbon. Can't use it for anything.
Virginia asked how much would you sell this one for?
I think I'm listing this one, I want to say 92 or 95. It's on my page now. You can look. Yeah, I just have the Cats Creations placeholder there on that section for now. Don't remember. It depends on what ends up going in it because I don't really know.
Yeah, you got a lot of ribbon in this one.
Yeah, but the embellishments, like what you choose to embellish,
yeah,
how much your embellishments are. And that's why a lot of people say, well, you know, can you give us a materials list before we do the live? And in something like this, I don't know. I kind of have an idea, but not until you finish it. Because I'm like, do I want to put just a, like, it would be pretty if we had glittered starfish. But I don't. I have like the plain white, I have blue, I have green. We need some more of this. So here and here. So one more of these. I'm like alternating my patterns right now to pair where I'm gonna put the embellishments. So they're gonna kind of go here and then here. So knowing that, you leave those spots open. So I'll remove the pipe cleaners. So I have open spots. That way I can put seashells, you can put sea urchins. I'm trying to think of what else there is. Sand dollars. Just treasures from the sea. Okay, so this one we will finish and trim. I wish, like Kohl's last year during summer, Kohl's and Joanne should launch their beach stuff, and that's where you pick up like these, they call them vase fillers, things that you would just throw inside of a vase that either have seashells, coral, starfish. Sometimes they put in glass sea floats, which we did last year. We had glass sea floats in one of the designs. But it's all pretty and sparkly.
Yes, I thought we bought some glitter starfish when you guys went to Shinoda last year.
They're the wrong.
They were in a bag. They're in the wrong color. Huh?
Yeah, they're the wrong color. Thus, the reason I need to go back to Shinoda. Right?
Or just use some glue and some glitter and...
I'm not that crafty. Are you kidding? I was like tempted to paint my bumblebee the honeycomb because it was the wrong color. I was like, this is ugly. Let me go ahead and remove the pipe cleaner underneath the bow so the bow can lay flat.
Yes, you're right, Lourdes. Lourdes Rivera said too much ribbon, less is best. Because sometimes we see some women that just put
crazy amounts of ribbon.
That's all you see is ribbon. You don't even see the deco mesh.
Okay, and this one. So I kind of put my bow in between two of the sections of the tails. So I'm just removing the tails, or the pipe cleaners under the tails so I can lay the ribbon flat. So now they will lay flat. We'll let the bow. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like thus far. Now we need to embellish. Okay, so in a couple places, this is why you buy your Christmas ornaments in every conceivable color. Like Hobby Lobby will have purple, they'll have black, they'll have orange. You think ahead to some of the designs you're going to use. Like in this case, we could put one here. We could put an opposite one on the other side. That's why you get plastic, because they'll roll off to the floor. We have little ones as well in that teal. Let me look at these.
Gals, locally where you are, just Google search. There might be home decor warehouses or crafting warehouses that kind of like a Shinoda Design Center that are near you.
I'm thinking of, I'm like looking, so I'm just putting some other bowls around. So I'm just kind of playing with placement right now before I make anything permanent. So I'm thinking I don't know if you guys can see.
I can see the big one.
The big one. But there's a little one kind of right in here.
Yeah, I see that one.
On those. And remove that.
It's funny, the big one is almost too cute. What do you think?
Yeah. That's why it's better to play.
Yeah.
Placement. So I'm just looking at a bunch of different colors.
Right, Jennifer? She never would have thought of using ornaments. They're brilliant. They look like bubbles.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So you can add them for like little bubble effects. Like those. You could technically see. Like that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to do a trio. So, and exactly that. But what I do is I pop these off first, and then I will Gorilla Glue. Let's get that one going. Gotta prime the gun. So I will put a lot of Gorilla Glue on there. Go ahead and add this one to this section. I've got those there. I'll go all the way to the other side.
Your 1.5 inch?
Yeah.
Are those cut to 17 or did you cut
18.
those 18 inches?
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So the tails were 14. The 1.5 inch half bows are cut to 18. I tried to get them to come out so they were the same length when they exit as the tails by the time they come down. This way you can still see the colors of the bow. You can still see the colors of the mesh. Everything is metallic. And I would bet, because it's dark now, but tomorrow morning when the sun's up, taking this and hitting
yeah.
all those, yeah, the glitters. So I'm going to go around and add the teal color balls.
Oh, thanks, Brenda. I hope you're doing well with Brenda Brackett. She's a gorgeous wreath cat. You're very creative and crafty.
Thanks, Brenda. Hope you're doing good.
Yeah.
Haven't heard from you for a long time. Okay. So I'm just taking the little teal colored ones and putting these where we have that mermaid tail kind of ribbon. Just right underneath. Just because everything's like little glittery sparkle. You could technically wire those in, but what ends up happening, I've had it happen to me times, is I floral wire them in using the little hooks. And then because you're twisting them down so tight, the hooks stay in there and the balls fall off.
Yeah.
So that's just to do that. Okay. That's kind of weird. It's like it's over on that side, but not on this side. This silver one. So these are all things you buy when they're on clearance. So this was Joann's. They had them like these for beach colors. So hard when you just need one. They did beach colored ones, so silver, that color. It was similar to this, so they had some that were gold, not flat. So I just pick those up whenever they go crazy sales, because I'll save them for next year.
Dorothy is very beautiful, and she's got the little mermaid icons on each side, which looks a lot like your mermaid.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww. So I'm putting the silver ones with the purple. I'm like, no, I didn't have gold. Okay, so silver's going on this side, teal's going on the opposite. And then we'll add the bubbles. We'll finish the bubbles. What did we say? Do we want...
What, the trio?
Were they this color?
I think so, yeah. Thank you, Jody. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. So I'm trying to think what color. I think we did white. It was white in the clear blue. So there's that one. Sometimes they don't always want to come out. So we've got to have a little bubble trio. So these ones will be interesting to pair together in order to make them work. That's why curls work, because curls hold everything up. So that's what the trio looks like on that side. This one to pop those up. So, and that's exactly it. And then we can see.
Yes, I love the mermaid wreath cat.
Thank you. Okay. There's so many different things that you can do. I mean, if you had, I think Kohl's last year sold glass. They look like glass, but they were plastic with the rope, like fishing net floats, and they look so pretty. And so those are things you get like in hindsight and go, oh, I wish I would have bought more of those.
Jeanette said, these are my favorite colors. This is beautiful. Also love the peacock wreath.
Oh, thank you. It will make another appearance with different colors. So let's see. Let me get one of these ones at the bottom. I have these things that are like little beaded balls, and I think I'm going to put that in the center. They have like two little ones and a big one, and these are just regular little styrofoam balls. go. Because that plays off of the exact same. So I'm going to show you. And then I'm still trying to figure out, I want to add some shells. I'm looking at the shell that she's holding. Trying to. It's similar, but not quite. But I like that. So let me show you what I'm doing. I'm just kind of tucking these in that Deco mesh area. How did they do it? That one. Oh, I did it tail end to end. This one came out so good. There we go. Or we can, ooh, I like this one better. Look at that shell. Isn't that pretty? Like that one in there. Better. See, it creates a little home for them. So now I gotta find another one that's like that, which is good luck, because when you get seashells, you don't always get what you want. So I'm trying to find, oh, I found one. Yay.
It's a Rolling Stone song.
Huh?
It's a Rolling Stone song.
What?
You don't know good, Joe?
Oh. So we will add the little, can you hear the ocean? Yeah. Yes, you can. I was double checking that I can still hear the ocean in these. And yes, I can. So these are going in.
Becky, that'd be interesting. She said, I've seen white peacocks. A white peacock wreath.
I have seen
very
that.
Elegant if you wanted.
Yeah. It's hard to find the right kind of, like I would want a iridescent white metallic mesh. Forgot my glue. Almost done. And I just put glue together. Okay. So lots of glue.
Well, Jenny Stewart said, just bought that beautiful wreath.
You
Was she
did?
the one that bought the peacock?
Who?
Or the mermaid? Jenny Stewart.
Oh, no. So you bought this one?
I'm not sure if it's this one or the
peacock one?
Peacock one. She said, I just bought that beautiful wreath. So I don't know, maybe.
I'm looking for some really pretty seashells to put in here. So look, we have these ones too. Or do I want to put starfish in?
Oh, Jenny said mermaid. Yep, she bought it. Awesome, Jenny.
Well, do you want starfish in it? I'm like, we can put some starfish in the bottom. Let me see. Okay. Holding tight. I like adding the starfish. So I'll show you kind of where I have them situated. Spin this one around. And I just got my starfish in today. They just made it here before our live. So yeah. I think I'm going to add the starfish there. What do you think? Do you see them?
Yeah, I see that one.
We're tucked it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So they made it. Just in time.
Thank you, Jenny. She said, love your work with blue and purple heart.
Oh, thank you. There's that one. It's got a lot of love in it. I'm gonna miss this. It's like the peacock one. When we did the peacock one, I was like,
yeah,
it's so sad to see him go. But yeah. Okay.
Well, you were able to find more peacock feathers, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you say Michael's has them?
Hold on. I'm trying to glue this in. Yes, the peacock feathers came from Michael's. It's not a matter of finding the feathers.
Yeah.
It's a matter of finding the ribbon and all the other stuff. Yeah, because you can Amazon, right? Amazon carries everything. Okay, so we have seashells, starfish. You guys ready to see it on the door?
Yeah.
Everything is ready. Everything's done. Okay, this one's up. This is here. Okay, here it comes. Trying to make sure it goes on the hook. Now we can fluff our bows.
Oh, hi, Linda. Linda from Three Birds Nest is on. She said, hello, hi, Cat and Steve. Thank you for using my sign. It looks beautiful.
Thank you for inspiring the design with your sign.
Yeah, so if you don't know Three Birds Nest Company, Linda's on. ThreeBirdsNestCo on Etsy.
Do you see the glare that it's just from the sign? So I'm trying to, the overhead lights are kind of like hitting it right here.
There's no glare from here.
Okay. Well, there you guys go. It's all done. And we're all set. What do you guys think of the final design?
It's beautiful colors. Those colors are stunning. Thank you, Audrey. Said another successful Friday night. You actually know how many lives you've done? Are you in the 200?
Oh yeah.
300?
Not 3. Well, it depends. If you add the private to the public, I think I was at 2. I don't remember.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Also love your signs to Linda.
Yeah. Awesome. So there you guys go. If you want the sign, which just basically says, there's something about the sea that sets me free. And I love the compass rose. So it kind of combines all the nautical elements together. So what questions do you guys have that I can answer for you?
Jenny said, can't wait till summer to use it on my front door. Mine said, absolutely gorgeous.
It's going to look amazing.
Well, I guess you could show them the sequence, how you could turn from silver to blue on the other.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the mermaid tail's fun because you can, it's wired, so you can make it do whatever you want. But, oops, see how right now it's blue? You can go like this, and it's silver. So you can just swipe everything over to the side. And then you can go totally opposite.
Yeah.
So yeah, from blue, or from silver to blue. Yeah, it's just fun. So.
This one, you can leave notes.
Yeah.
You can write, I love you on it. We've done that before, and put smiley faces on it.
The crazy things people do. So yeah, and then it's wired all the way down to the tail, so you can make it do whatever you want.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see, Sunday. I'm looking, because I know when I posted it Monday what you guys wanted to see, a couple of people came up with a really good idea for a winery wreath. I've done a couple, so I'm looking to see what signs I have. I know I have some vineyard, like wine label signs, so I need to look and see if those would work on the design. And then that will be Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern, right? Yeah. And then, yeah. So that's what we're working on. That's where I have the design inspiration for Sunday's live for the public group.
Yep.
Any other questions?
I said enjoy, lovely, beautiful. Audrey says beautiful video as well. Thank you for the live.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and have a great weekend, and I will see you hopefully on Sunday at 6. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend.